My fellow Decepticons, today marks the beginning of a new era. The day we challenge Cybertron's leadership with an even mightier hand. The battle for Iacon will no doubt cost many of our lives, but heed my warning. There will be no retreat and no surrender. Those found acting upon such cowardness will work the rest of their days in the mines. Decepticons, transform and rise up!
Why do you torture yourself like that?
There will be no retreat and no surrender. Those found acting upon such cowardness will work the rest of their days in the mines.
I get it. You turned back, but we all did. Megatron led us on a suicide mission.
I would not be so quick to question our Lord's motives.
Don't speak as if he's still alive. He was killed months ago.
I'm aware.
Excuse me, but break is over. I'd like to finish before the Autobots realize we're here.
Why do we have to come here and mine? Why doesn't anyone else?
At least it's a job. The more ancient relics we find, the more we build Starscream's army.
But mining can be done by mindless machines. We are wasted here. We could do so much, yet we don't even have names. That is how little we are accounted for.
We weren't built during the time everyone had names. The Golden Age is way behind us.
Names are difficult things. People assume things about you with a name. And what are we? Named after the stations we work at. S74, L15, I14. It's ridiculous. Think of a name like Megatron and well, what am I? D16.
Decepticons, get back to work. We still have more locator beacons to find.
Is it just me, or is D16 acting a little weird lately?
Yeah. But he may be the only one to get us back on our feet. Can't count on Starscream to do so.
L15, get over here.
Whoa. Is that what I think it is?
The Requiem Blaster. This is what we've been searching for. All it needs is a few simple repairs.
We lack the tools to do so. I'll let Skytread know of our finding.
No, we keep it for ourselves.
For what purpose?
The retribution of Megatron.
D16, you can't tell me you were actually thinking about that again.
Those disgusting Protectobots think they've won the war. I will not stop until they are all destroyed. Violently.
Decepticons, hand over that weapon. Immediately.
We're leaving, and it's coming with us.
D16, you forget your place.
Enough with the D16! My name is Galvatron.
Just give me one more second, and... done! Ah! Sorry.
Ugh, finally.
How do you feel?
Whole again.
Yeah, well, it's not a perfect fit, but that conversion cog should do nicely for now. Give it a try.
Haha, yes. Writing in style.
Okay. So there I was with Bumblebee, and he starts doing his Optimus Prime impression. And who walks in at that moment?
No way.
Yep, Optimus. I've never seen a more unamused look on his face before.
That is too funny.
Yeah. Do you think he's okay?
I don't know. I mean, it's been a few months. You'd think we would have heard more on the topic, but it's pretty busy back home with all the repairs.
Hard to believe the war is over.
Thanks to you.
Don't start that.
No, honestly. And to think, a few months ago at this very spot, everything would have been different.
I don't really want to think about that.
It's been getting bad again, hasn't it?
I'm fine.
Hotspot, don't lie. I can feel it. You need to stop pretending. We're all here for you.
I know. You've really helped me lately.
And First Aid, he's done a lot for you too.
He really has. He's been trying so hard to understand. I need to thank him. What was that?
It's the Ark.
Guys, you need to come with me. Zeta Prime?
Sir, it's an honor.
Autobots, a lot has changed back on Cybertron. The Reconstruction Initiative is underway, and it's time for all of you to return home.
What about the rest of the Decepticons?
That will be taken care of.
Was kinda hoping that would be my job.
We would also like to return that combination cog you found.
What for? Sir?
We're looking into developing a more practical use for said device.
To be honest, I'm probably going to miss this place.
That's good, because you're staying.
Huh?
Given your recorded history over the last few years, the High Council has deemed you unfit for duty on Cybertron.
Excuse me?
Whoa. Hold on a second.
Do not speak unless spoken to.
I am speaking on behalf of my friend, and you are making the biggest mistake of your life.
It's clear that this Autobot would rather end his own life than fight for what is right. It's him, and him alone, that caused the death of Ultra Nova.
So that's it then? After all he's done for us?
First Aid.
Do you know what Hotspot is capable of? No. I know all about you, Zeta. You only think of yourself.
Oh, for Primus' sake, will you please just shut up?
You got something to say?
Yeah, I do.
Well then say it to my face.
I just did.
Enough! The decision is final. You are all to return home immediately. Hotspot, hand over Myra and be gone.
What? Why me?
What does she have to do with this?
We need her back home for medical diagnostics of the wounded. She has no choice.
But Give me a moment.
If he stays, so do I. If returning to Cybertron means spending any amount of time with you, count me out.
So be it.
Huh. Just don't let him near any cliffs.
It's not fair. Everything was fine until this.
It's okay.
No, it's not. He can't do this to you. You deserve to go back, more than any of us. I'm not leaving you.
Myra, please. You have to go. There are other bots out there who need your help more than I.
But it's just...
Thank you. Autobots, we're leaving.
We can't just leave you behind.
Cybertron needs you. It needs all of you. Please go.
We're gonna fight this. no matter what.
Hotspot.
Goodbye.
Take care of Cybertron for us.
This is the place. Shockwave's Black Market. Relocated here after the war. Octone. That is how you pronounce it, yes?
It's Octane, but yeah.
Keep watch while Cyclonus and I handle this.
Octane, huh? That's a cool name.
What did you pick?
Astro Train. What?
No. It's good. Don't worry.
What do you want?
Shockwave, I am Galvatron, and I have traveled this way for a proposal.
Okay.
I require your manufacturing skills, and have brought the item in question.
You're joking, right? You know the Autobots confiscated all devices capable of weapon manufacturing.
All but one.
Even I have limits, Galvatron. I've heard of the horrors this weapon brought upon the ancient primes. I'm not about to fix this for you.
I think you are. You do know how easy it would be to lead an Autobot here. You would lose your business. Everything you've ever worked for would be for nothing.
Are you threatening me?
Galvatron, I really don't think you should be.
Speak another word and I will tear out your optics. Shockwave, I have asked politely. Now please, build me the weapon!
It was that very weapon which killed Solus Prime.
He just wants to bring the Decepticons out of this crisis. I'm sure the blaster will help him accomplish that.
Fine. But once it's done, you take it far away from here.
All Decepticons are to be marked kill on sight without question. Successful termination of Starscream will be met with a 1 million credit reward! I am worth so much more than that!
Lord Starscream, I feel it is unwise to pursue this initiative. The Autobots have complete control of Cybertron and its neighboring planets. Retaliation would mean destruction.
Oh, the Decepticons should have won the war! It just shows Megatron's incompetence.
I highly recommend a truce with the Autobots. You are simply preparing for a war you have already lost.
Lord Starscream. Ah, Dreadwind. Has D-16 returned with the relic?
No, but he was spotted leaving the location with all of his findings. One of them being the remains of the Requiem blaster.
What? That's impossible!
On the contrary, many ancient relics were cast off into deep space for safekeeping.
He and his team made their way to the moon shortly after.
Dreadwind, rally your team and bring D-16 to me.
Yes, sir. Trigger happy. Slugslinger. Moving.
You okay?
It's not fair.
I know what you're going to say.
Hotspot, you killed Megatron. How can they not let you back?
We killed Megatron. But it doesn't matter. There's nothing we can do about it. It's fine.
You can't keep pretending like everything is alright. You've done that enough. You're the strongest bot I've ever known, and you know what? Optimus would agree.
You're right. I do deserve to go back, but the decision was made final.
We'll make this right. We'll find a way. Have you been able to reach Myra?
No. She's interstellar now, light years away. we may as well make use of the time we have here.
I do have a signal coming from a few Energon mines on the island. Should be enough to keep us going for a while.
Excellent. You can guarantee its functionality?
Of course.
Only one way to find out.
Excuse me?
Are you willing to make the ultimate sacrifice?
Please, not here.
You better be joking, Galvatron.
I expected more loyalty from you. Pity.
Lower your weapon, D16.
We're more than willing to blast you into oblivion.
Absent without leave and smuggling Decepticon property is an offense to our cause.
Means hand it over and come quietly.
Lower your weapons. We're not here to fight, but to simply bring the Decepticons back to their rightful glory under our Lord Galvatron. Surely you can understand that.
Of course, but the Autobots control every sector of the galaxy. We must await Starscream's orders before we retaliate.
Oh, Starscream's a fool. He wouldn't know leadership if it shot him in the face. And it has.
Then what do you propose?
Don't try to bargain with them. They're outcasts.
If you truly wish to see the Decepticons thrive once again, you will join us.
D16, what say you?
You are to refer to him by his true name, Galvatron.
Right, Galvatron. How do you hope to accomplish said goal?
Like this.
What are you doing?
Kill them, or I'll have your sparks.
Radio for backup!
There is no backup! Fall back! Fall back now!
What was that? This was not part of the plan.
For your sake, Cyclonus, you had best never speak for me again. The Decepticons will thrive under my will, and mine alone. These pathetic husks do not match our image, and are unworthy.
This isn't just about avenging Megatron, is it?
Killing the Protectobots is but the first step in our conquest. You
get fragged.
The Protectobots stationed on Earth. Where are they?
Earth? Duh.
Coordinates, you filthy retro rat!
Big words for a slaghead.
I will rip out your neural net and find the coordinates myself.
Do it! I fraggin' dare you!
As you wish.
Galvatron, stop! Stop, this is cruel!
The Autobots aren't worth this trouble.
You don't understand!
Okay, I'll tell you. I'll tell you. If only to allow the Autobots the chance to kill you before I do. You'll find a series of islands at 22 degrees north and 159 west. Megatron was defeated on Kauai Island. You'll find them there.
With this Requiem blaster, not even the mighty Primus could stop me.
I didn't realize he had so much built up inside. Even in the days of Megatron, it wasn't like this.
At this point, what choice do we have?
Well, there goes my business.
You said what to him? Oh, come on. It was a joke.
It's not a joke, Highbrow. For Primus' sake, I can't even begin to comprehend the amount of scrap coming from you.
Give me a break. You've read what Hotspot has done. He's a danger to us as much as himself.
Autobots, enough! I'm tired of this debate.
You know, First Aid was right about you, Zeta.
You only wish you could be Optimus Prime.
I will have you all locked away for this.
Good. It'll finally give us some time away from you.
You guys have some brass bearings.
More than you, slag heap.
Guys, shut up for 1 second. This is ridiculous.
Look, I understand the impact of Hotspot's neural net disorders, and while I do not agree with Zeta's decision to abandon him, that does not give us the right to threaten each other.
Will you all please keep it down? I'm trying to read this encrypted file.
What file?
Well, if you all had been paying attention rather than fighting, you might have noticed.
Ironhide, please.
We picked up a signal not long ago, but it's layered with heavy encryption. I can't make any sense of it.
Have you tried converting it into an audio file?
And how in the name of Cybertron do I do that?
You just run it through a conversion algorithm.
You young bots and your technology. Back in my day, Hey, what are you doing?
Converting the file. See? Easy.
Just play the darn thing.
I hope to prize anyone receives this. I fear for the future of our race. Galvatron is preparing for war. He's making his way back to Earth in hope of avenging Megatron. After that, Cybertron is next, intent on creating a new order.
Galvatron. The Covenant's pages spoke of him.
A warrior and king in the early days of Cybertron. Though I highly doubt the Galvatron he speaks of is said warrior.
Whoever this new Galvatron is, he clearly poses a threat to us.
Are we forgetting something? That voice stated Galvatron was on a path to avenge Megatron.
That means Hotspot, First Aid, and the rest of you Protectobots.
Turn us around now.
Myra, this is out of your jurisdiction.
He's going to kill Hotspot. What if we're all in danger? Do you really want to go down as the Prime who cost us our lives?
Zeta, please.
What would Optimus Prime do?
He's making his way back to Earth in hopes of avenging Megatron. After that, Cybertron is next.
That voice print matches that of a Decepticon.
It's Octone. You knew him as S-74. As for this Galvatron, it's the name D-16 gave to himself.
What could have set him on this path?
Medical records indicate D-16 suffers from neural disorders such as intermittent explosive virus and cybergosis. He is incredibly unstable.
If he is truly out there with the Requiem Blaster, we cannot take any chances.
That weapon should be destroyed, but not before I use it against Galvatron myself.
Easy, Trigger. You need to rest and allow yourself time to heal.
The one thing I'll give to the Autobots, they always seem to stay as a team.
What was it you had expected, Octone? Salvation? Even if your message was decoded, there is no Cybertronian alive who could stop me.
You killed our own kind with a weapon banished long ago. This is not what Megatron would have wanted.
Megatron spoke of this day many years ago, when a Decepticon would rise above our ranks and use the power of darkness to achieve peace through tyranny.
This is not tyranny. This is anarchy of the most brutal sort. You used to possess the qualities of a leader, but now...
None of you could ever understand the pain and torment I went through. In my darkest hours, I was left alone. The time I spent in the mines allowed me to think myself to death.
We can find another way to work this out. Just give us a chance. Give yourself a chance.
Why do I even bother? It appears I am to do this alone.
Lord Galvatron.
sorry about what happened, Hotspot. I know you wanted to go home.
Thank you, Broadside. It's good to know we're not alone here.
You'd be surprised how much energon is at the bottom of these oceans. Someone's gotta mine it, and guarding Megatron's lifeless body is a full-time job.
It's crazy to think the war is over. I mean, now it's just political agenda after the other. And this is the time Optimus Prime is needed the most.
They still haven't reached out to you about him?
Cybertron is way out of communications range. I hope he's alive. I can't bear the thought of Zeta Prime in command.
Zeta may have his faults, but not unlike Optimus, he holds Cybertron close to his spark. His compassion for us is portrayed with his choice of actions, and while they may seem hurtful, it comes from a place of fear. He alone must manage the reconstruction effort alongside tracking the remaining Decepticons. To handle such a responsibility is something I only wish I could do.
Well said, Hotspot.
You know, you've really got the spark for leadership.
We've all seen why that isn't true.
You seem to forget that you defeated Megatron.
First Aid, we've been through this.
Oh, I know. But Defensor showed us a side of you that wants to be set free.
So it is true. You were the one to kill Megatron.
By the Allspark, the Requiem Blaster, it's not possible.
Whoever you are, you're trespassing on an Autobot-controlled planet. Surrender yourself or be destroyed.
Autobot-controlled planet? I hardly think so.
Comply with our orders, or we shall bring you to justice, Decepticon. We will stop at nothing to defend this planet. One shall stand and...
By Primus!
So be it. To any Autobots near this sector, we are under fire. Does anyone copy?
Hold him off, I'll keep trying to reach them.
Just die!
Autobots, please come in. We need assistance. We are under attack by an unknown Decepticon. He holds the Requiem Blaster.
First Aid, do you read me?
Signal is choppy. I can't understand. Say again.
If you can hear me, stand your ground. We're on our way.
I think they're on their way. The signal's increasing.
How perfect is this? The retribution of Megatron, right here at his resting place.
That slag heap is at the bottom of the ocean, right where he belongs. Why don't you go and join him?
Big talk for a medic. I bet you've never fired a single shot.
It takes great patience to learn pacifism. But for Decepticons like you, I've just about lost my patience!
Cyclonus, Astro Train, assist me now! I will have your sparks if you do not help me.
What do you think?
Scrap him. He's on his own.
If this is all you've got, then your cause is already lost.
The Decepticon cause is never lost. Never!
Zeta Prime to First Aid, do you read? We're on our way to you now. Hold tight.
Copy that. Hotspot, Zeta came back for us. We're going to get out of...
First Aid!
Finally!
Oh, Primus, it hurts. I can't move. I can't move. Hotspot, I can't move.
No, not you too. This can't be happening.
But it is. Now watch.
Hotspot. You did good.
I don't know what to do.
Myra is coming back for you. She'll be here.
But you're the one who saved me.
You are a leader who appears once every century.
First aid.
I've heard a lot about you. The bot with all the issues. And now the bot with nothing but his own death. It's what you want, isn't it? I'm almost tempted to let you pull the trigger yourself. Have you ever wondered why Primus gave you such turmoil? Why he made you suffer like this? What do you think you're doing?
Giving you a clear shot. I do often wonder what I did to deserve this hell. Maybe you're right. Fire away.
You sparkless lowlife! It's over, Decepticon! Just die! All of you!
What happened? Where's Galvatron?
Yeah, easy kid, he got away.
In all my years of fighting, I have never seen a Decepticon with that much power.
Are you alright? Where's first aid?
We need to stop Galvatron, and we need to find a way to...
Shh, it's okay. You don't need to do anything right now.
Intake some air.
We don't have time. He must be stopped, no matter the cost. There's no sitting around while the world burns.
Then the first thing you can do is accept my apology. Optimus was right about you from the start.
Thank you.
This Galvatron, from all indication, he is by far the strongest Decepticon we've ever faced.
Believe it or not, the remaining Decepticons have already reached out to us. Even Starscream.
It was weird.
Then we plan a meeting with these cons and bring an end to war.
You've got this. I've never seen you so strong before.
Do you guys really believe we can win this?
We do, brother.
Okay then. Lead the way, Zeta.
I am no longer in charge, Hotspot.
Autobots, let's roll.